Welcome to Improved Web Shows. I'm your host, Dustin Olson, and in this video I want to talk about how long your show should last. For a couple different reasons, it's going to mean a couple different things for you. First off, if you're doing a video podcast, then the general rule of thumb is about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, but that depends on your audience. Okay, it could go longer, it might need to be shorter, but because video requires a certain amount of dedicated attention, a lot of people aren't going to want to sit down and actually watch a video that's going to take 30, 45 minutes to maybe an hour, because this is way too much time of dedicated attention with everyone that's with everything that everyone's doing. So kind of keep that in mind. If you're going to do video podcasts, make sure that they're short, they're sweet, and they're to the point. Okay, because if it's anything like my generation, I want it to be pretty quick. If I have to watch a video, I want to know the information right away. Okay. If you're going to do an audio podcast, if people are going to listen to your show, I would recommend that you try to keep your show to about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay. Much longer than that or much shorter than that, people start to feel like, I'm not getting all that I think I could. Okay. The reason why people like them a little bit longer with audio podcasts is because they can sit down, they can do other things. They could be like jogging on the treadmill, they could be driving to work, they could be doing several other things while listening to your podcast. So multitasking is really big for those who are into audio podcasting. So keep that in mind. If you go shorter than 30 minutes, it's really going to leave them with a feeling of, I feel like he's not telling me all that he could in the amount of time. So keep that in mind. If you go too much longer, then it's just like, oh, he's rambling. Oh, shut up. I'm tired of listening to you. Okay. Interesting statistic about podcast shows. And the number one reason that people unsubscribe to your show is because they get behind. So while you might be excited making all these podcasts, try and space them out so there's enough time for people to listen to the show and then wait for the next one. Okay. If you just pump them out really fast, they're going to unsubscribe to your show, and that's no good for you either. So keep that in mind. How long should your podcast last? Depends on your audience. Sometimes it might need to be a little bit longer, might need to be a little bit shorter, but that's up to you, and I hope you know that. So I hope this helps and that you can actually make a really good podcast.